A-ramp. The 2 kills are huge, but just the fact that nobody can find him after that. Automatic finally getting into the fight, coming from the mid-flank. He can find nothing. So coldzera...
Let's see if it's going to hold true. We've seen this time and again, especially from SK Gaming, even if they lose a lot around just the 1, and suddenly they've got the right mentality again, pushing into the underpasses. Fallen, he actually gets a flashback right in his eyes, so can't really stand his ground. He saw a leg there. Got to be very careful staying in the middle like this, and he's going to try and back off just a bit into the connector. There's the opening kill from Taco, taking down Stewie. That's a good start. Now they can relax a little bit more.
You see these altars inside the hole there, so many different angles you can take, even in this one back and field with the heart. It's a little weird, keeping track of all the different positions that can be peeked from. Stewie's gone down towards B, that was the second op. Options are left now, they give up that mid control, they feel like they've applied enough pressure there. Readjusting. Smoke just goes down on the A-ramp, so that'll delay them a little bit. coldzera is here as well. When he finally got involved, he won SK around almost single-handedly.
Here's a bit of a random factor. If they Molotov that position, it's not always clear if it actually will burn coldzera. Sometimes it will if it's far enough to the right, and sometimes it won't. Health's already down to 13 health. That's not the best start, but gotta look out for that. There it is going down. It lands towards the edge. coldzera, his legs are on fire. He can't get out. He goes down to Tarigo. No! Fallen now on the stairwell, still no smokes to block him off. Maybe that would be a mistake here for Cloud9. They need something, but they actually have no more grenades left, and just 15 seconds. They're almost out of time. There's a flick. Colt gets down immediately, and now it's down to Phelps. He's down from the bomb side, and Taco's miles away. Bomb will definitely go down. It's Taco and Automatic in a one-on-one. And Automatic already with a double kill hiding in the back of the bomb side. Taco's got no grenades. Can he find the AWP shot? That's all he needs. Waiting patiently with the kit already picked up. It's going to be a peek out of the open. He sees it. Automatic gets the triple kill, saves the round, and resets SK Gaming.
What a battle for that bomb site. They use so much utility, Cloud9 on mid-control. They've done it in the past. coldzera, he doesn't even realize he's burning it. He still can't get out. Terror takes him alive. But this fight to cross as well with no smokes there, and then Automatic just goes silent, hiding in the bomb site. Taco has no idea where he's gone.
If you throw that Molotov from the ramp instead of from the apartments, it doesn't always reach that level, so that's why it was so interesting, and to the detriment of coldzera, it was exactly right. And now they're going to go back to something they did in the pistol round, the straight B rush. Fallen completely blind at the moment, still going to pick up the kill. He loves fighting in this range, but right now, he's got almost the entire Cloud9 team on the other side. Ready and waiting, not quite going to get that one in. Oh, and a headshot from Brook. That's such an incredibly dirty peek coming out. Still a 3-on-3 as Terry goes down.
That kill from coldzera is huge though, because it opens up the flank now, but Skiduro's watching it. He grabs Phelps. That was the opportunity SK wanted. Now for coldzera, they have to decide, do they want to go for this now, or they want to save these weapons? And there's one all the way back in A. Automatic's going to clean that out. coldzera, the last one left, he has a kill, they knew where he was. No chance at sneaking in for a defuse, but he is going to go for it. He wants to fight for this rush. He starts it out on Fallen, and he closes it on coldzera.
You just might get your wish, good sir. That was, it's looking that way, it's trending in that direction. What is with rushing these sort of just surgical peaks that are coming in? He's showing no more than he needs to.
He's incredibly focused. You have to remember too, he was one of the players towards the later stage of his time at Optic who was really, really struggling, and he took that personally. He was very upset that he was having a rough time. Obviously has put a lot of work into his game. And all of these players individually finding their peak at the very same time that they are as a team as well. So this is what's gotten this crowd so electrified.
You could understand the timeout here for SK Gaming, right?
Yes.
They obviously are an incredibly contained team. They want to make sure they can get everything back in focus. They are used to playing against the home crowd as well. They know what that's like. So what is going to be the play? Right now they don't have any money, but in the next round, are we finally going to see that aggression that we're looking for?
part is they've had a couple rounds where they've gone for, they've had those half buys, those partial buys behind one AWP and one rifle, and those kind of rounds you can't really be too aggressive on it, and it's not allowing them to really secure their economy. And the fact that they haven't worked out, that would turn the tables, but now it's just hurting them. Here's Fur. Stewie's just playing with that smoke, keeping the attention on mid while his teammates waltz out of the B bomb site. Coldzera's alone. There's the rotation from Taco. Leads it out with a deagle shot, but what else can he do? He's got to be a hero, and he's caught out in the open. They know where he is. He's pinned. He's working his way around the bomb site, but he can't find a good peek. Reloading, and they're just letting him do all this. They don't care. Cloud9 is so poised at the moment.
It's an interesting little kill coming in from Feltz. But ultimately, they just did not have the weaponry to deal with this round. So Cloud9 are going to bring it home in the end here. Bomb is already planted. Phelps just open for an exit and a trade-off to a better weapon, maybe.
Yeah, the bonus money would be nice as well. Anything is going to help at this point. Spam down. I mean, you have to imagine, though, the next round is for when this timeout is really, we'll see what they have in store. Because again, much like G2, nothing has worked. Some of the aggression has been shut down. The double up setup has been shut down. Where does SK turn?
Very many times in the past when this has happened to SK Gaming, the one thing that comes to my mind at least would be something like an aggressive push on the A ramp. They really like doing that. I would have preferred if they had the AWP on Fallen. They just don't have the money for it. But either way, I want to see something interesting coming out of here on the Brazilian side. They have got 3 men in the middle, 2 of them running down actually. Oh, and an improvised boost in the middle of all of that. So one and underpass, the boost is in. They see the jump down. Oh, flashbangs are there. And Stewie gets to live for just 1 more second until he goes down to Fallen. Now Terry is snuck in. He's going to go for the spray. That could have been an easy kill. He had the headshot advantage there. As Phelps goes down, it's still a 4-on-4. And this is all-out chaos. Automatic on the bomb side. The bomb goes down in the middle of that battle in the middle. What is happening?
That's a great reaction. Tarek calls out the numbers. He spots 2. They knew 2 killed Stewie as well. So they know there can only be 1 defender. Skidoodle's in some trouble here. Leisurely just tossing a flashbang into the air. He knows Tarek's covering his back, and because of that play, because it doesn't work out, in the speed of the reaction, of the response from Cloud9, SK has no chance of getting back into it. It's usually SK checkmating their opponents in this fashion, but right now, Cloud9 has all the answers.
That's crazy. I mean, you replay that round another 10 times, it's very hard to know that it's going to turn out the same way. But they did get stuck in underpass. They couldn't really get out. The bomb site was just all open once they got that one opening kill. So 10-1. What are we witnessing, Moses? I mean, they're just playing at a whole new level, Cloud9.
Oh, it's incredible. It's crazy if you think if you go back to the Legend stage, when they went down 0-2, they looked flat. They didn't have any energy to their play. There was none of this kind of aggression that we're seeing. It's been a turnaround. They haven't dropped a map since going 0-2. It looks like that streak might continue here.
Dead on. Crowd is loving it. Every flashbang and every smoke. Probably the kills most of all. 10-1.
Here's some more aggression, and actually Phelps brought off the boots and rush. He jumps up, cannot avoid falling.
There's the A-ramp.
Yep, there's that A-ramp aggression you like, but they go too far. Skidoodle is not fooled. They're trying to kind of lull him into security by that smoke blooming. They think they're falling back behind it, and Fallen pushes through, but Skidoodle's ready. Now all goes quiet across the map.
Nobody's in a very advanced position right now for Cloud9. They've gone and picked up the bomb again. Very hard to know how you're going to play it from this version out. They sort of have some, well, they have 1 smoke in fact, so not going to be much of a setup.
I think they might just choose contact play for Cloud9. Skidoodle waiting for this smoke to clear. He's got the advantage of weaponry. Phelps is the only one here. This is a misread from SK. This flank that Taco has towards top mid has got to come out. It's got to be impactful, and he's got to wrap around very quickly. Phelps can't hold him off forever. They know exactly where he is. They're going to run past the Molotov. Skidoodle's got a nade out. He goes down. Phelps still needs to do more. This is not enough. Although the bomb hasn't gotten into the site, that might slow things down, but Taco's in position.
Yes, he is flanking around this 3-on-3. This might very well be the back-breaking moment that SK need. Just a big turnaround here if they can pick up this round and maybe win the last of them as well. Taco walking in, but Tarek is ready. Takes him down with the AK-47 and somehow it's a 2-on-2. That should have been the big flank. Now they need to defuse that bomb. The gun barrel showing. Stewie absolutely knows he can't miss this shot, boy. He's going to be way too close. Cold Zero is holding on the other side while first sneaking up onto the bomb site. He's ready and waiting, listening for the sound of that defuse. Covering the apartments. Not clicking it yet, just the one tap in there. Stewie taking one down, it's a one-on-one, but there's simply no time left. Cold Zero, he has to just wait. Oh wow, we're going to try and chase him down, and at least he'll be successful in that, but that is a very thin silver lining right now for SK Gaming.
Yeah, it's very small consolation. Great 2-on-2 win from Cloud9. Patiently waiting. SK knew where they were. Phelps did everything he could. Props to him for anchoring that bomb site, getting the kill, delaying as long as possible. Just his teammates were so far away. They doubled up at the B bomb site, and that's just too long for the rotation to arrive. A lot of this time, Cloud9 is just taking these fights. You have to be trading perfectly in these because remember, they're using a lot of utility early on for the mid control that they're coming out with. But they don't have a whole lot for the late round executions. And look at this, the change of pace. And it's going to catch falling out in the open. Not ready for that whatsoever. Tarek throws caution to the wind.
Just a pure timing push. You don't almost never see it fall and get caught by something like that, but his mind is somewhere else right now, trying to figure out a way for his team to get back in this game. See what they can do. Pushing onto the side. The spray is in, and Tarek easily going to pick up that kill on Phelps. He just had no cover at all. An automatic putting a lot of pressure on here in the middle. He's going to get one kill. A headshot! The delayed grenade there, but it's too late. Stewie picking it up. And we're looking at a 12-1 lead here in the first half.
You can't even explain that. Automatic should have been dead. They couldn't find it, but this is the crazy play. Tarek just running all the way down. Well, it's not expecting that whatsoever. He just takes more and more each time, but this sequence right here, I guess they're firing at Cold Zero. I mean, they're firing at Skadoodle next to him, so Automatic gets both of those kills. Everything going Cloud9's way.
Very aggressive in the middle once again. Peeking before the smoke is even in that window. You can shoot through that wall if you know how to do it. Skadoodle trying his very best. Gonna miss the opportunity. What's left on the other team? MP9's Scout and M4 and a lonely Deagle there. This is rough right now.
SK needs these last 2 rounds. Not a whole lot to play with this time. They have to be so passive because they just don't have the nades to do any of their aggressive moves. Cloud9 waiting for something though. It's very passive, very spread out across the map, just a basic default out of C9. They haven't even got a whole lot of information out of this.
On the other hand, this change of pace constantly has got to be very annoying for SK Gaming because almost none of the rounds are similar right now. It can be fast, it can be slow. They're just not sure right now. A little bit of pressure put on here. Stewie fires a couple of bullets and has actually managed to drag 3 people into this bomb site, which means this A bomb site is only guarded by Fallen. We're going to need a lot of scout headshots, and there's one. Taking down Tarek is a good start. He's trying through the box, and then gonna get shot right down afterwards. This Cold Zero fall, turning around, automatic for the kill, and it will be a 2-on-2 here. At least they made it competitive, SK Gaming, in this round, but the MP9's most hate to see it.
I mean, they have to go for this. They can't afford to give it away. And it won't matter. Skadoodle with the angle. One more coming. One more to deal with. It's just Taco. No kit. And he's been tagged. Down to 40 HP. Goes for the fight. The coordination out of when Cloud9 hits these bomb sites is on point. Even with such a stellar headshot. You mentioned it earlier. Rush is on point. And then obviously pinching at the perfect moment. Phelps can't even help out towards the A. He's got to fight with Stewie at top mid. You can see it on Taco's face. It just seems like there's nothing they can do.
Cold Zero's right now at 12 kills. Taco at 4, 5 on Fallen. They are getting some of the kills in these rounds, but they just have no control. There's finally a great kill coming in from Fallen. A little bit too much aggression coming out of Cloud9. They've been very safe in the middle. Finally, they do get shut down.
It's hard to call it too much aggression when it's worked so many times.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a great nade on a Stewie and Tarek. Chips him down just a little bit.
Happy about that one. There is a lot of aggression again on the A-ramp, just trying to get that information and also maybe catch somebody off guard here, close range with the UMP, but alone at the bomb site, more or less is Taco. He's got a little bit of backup from Cold Zero, but wouldn't be surprised if Cold is going to get smoked off from this position, so might be Taco alone with an MP9 here to try and win this 15th round. Very tricky indeed.
So tough. When does the hit come in? They've been quiet across the map. And SK, they haven't really been too aggressive. They are on A-ramp, but they haven't pushed for the information. Here comes Taco, the first point. He's got the opening kill. 5 on 3. They've got to win this. He's trying to lure them into a crossfire, and he's done it. Cold Zero's got the angle. The Molotov isn't burning him quick enough. Skadoodle gets a kill along with Stewie. It's a 1 on 3 at this B bomb site with the op.
And SK know how to do this every single day of the week. Just make sure you know where he is and then slowly crush him out of the round. Flip comes in! But he's going to get immediately returned upon by Fallen, but that was so quick! Says something about the kind of move that Skadoodle is in. It will be 13-2 in the first half in favor of Cloud9. That is still a stunning result.
That shot from Skadoodle makes you feel like he's going to do it, and then he just gets shut down by Fallen. What an adjustment. No chance for Fern, but 2 rounds. What an offensive side put in from Cloud9. Just domination from start to finish once again. They really, really piled on that score. He's loving it.
Jack picked the right day to show up, didn't he?
That's Tarek's family sitting next to him, yes.
All of them having a grand old time right now.
It is the Tarek era, Anders.
You've said that for a long time, Moses, and I don't know how you realized, how you knew, but it just turned out to be right. Always impressed by that. Cloud9 in the grand finals, wouldn't that be something?
That would be. I mean, an incredible story as well. Hasn't been, what, Cologne 2016, the last time the North American team got to the finals with Team Liquid?
You're absolutely right. The second half is going to be coming up here. Make some noise, Boston! It's 13-2 and Cloud9 are 3 away from taking it. Skadoodle with a couple of headshots. Tarek with 1 more! And now Fallen and Taco. They didn't even get a chance to get on this map.
They're not leaving any breathing room for SK. They're taking the fight to him at all fronts. Such quick kills from Skadoodle. That's from window to top mid as well. I'm sure we'll see that again on the replay, but incredible shots to hit. Fallen's got utility, but never got a chance to use it. And what do you do here at a 2 on 4? Cloud9, they've got everything covered.
Right now they're waiting. Want to see if they can get a kill. Fallen's got the angle into the bomb site. That could be one opportunity. Maybe Taco, if he can stay alive and get a kill over here. Well, that's a good start. Fallen taking down Skadoodle. Kenny, best automatic. That would open it up so much. Now they've dragged a rotation out of the A-bomb side, and Taco's waiting for it, but maybe not patiently enough. He was so far in the bomb side that Stewie realized now he's getting shot in the back, and they're also running out of time here. 30 seconds. This has to be a quick kill, and it will be. Great shot coming in. Taco looking for a bit more. Suddenly from a 2 on 4 into a 2 on 2 with 25 seconds as they're making their way onto that A-bomb site. This would be a huge turnaround, exactly what SK need. Rush taking one down. Every time there's a window, it gets closed by Cloud9 immediately. Taco now, 10 seconds left in a 1 versus 2. They're both waiting for it. They have the angles. He's out in the open. And Taco gonna get 1 headshot. There's 3 seconds left. Running into the corner. 10 seconds. And Cloud9 gonna win the round. Oh my God! He just had to hide. Taco, he just couldn't catch him.
What an incredible effort from Fallen and Taco, though. Taco especially there at the end. Just too much of a deficit to start from in that round. Beautifully played by Cloud9, and Rush definitely getting the bomb carrier on A-ramp. That peek out. A couple shots out towards towards Palace just to keep Taco pinned in, and then he sneakily peeks over towards ramp. That's the initial shot you needed. SK almost brought that back. But the door is closing ever more. 14-2.
Hard and long comeback in store here for SK Gaming. They have had nothing working for them up until this point. There's been no money. They've been able to control none of the map when they were on that CT side. No buffer at all here. This is not what I was expecting going into this game.
No, not at all. SK Gaming kind of reverting back to some old school ways of playing with Phelps. If you remember back to this time in Immortals on this map, he loved being aggressive with window room, and they're letting him do his thing and try and spark something in this game. He can make a play here. This is the X Factor. Skadoodle, he spots it out. He can't win the battle. Only a USP. The scout was not what you wanted to use there. So he's given SK a chance into this round.
You're absolutely right. That is a return to style coming in from Phelps. Great opening. They need much more of that from Rush. The bomb side, a little bit of backup. It's going to go down. That's a straight headshot from Fallen. Taking down Rush, and now Stewie High hitting him, trying to escape. He's going to get completely caught by Taco. That will be automatic Tarek now. They should be an easy round for SK Gaming. 5 versus 2. Even if they don't have all the armor they need, shouldn't be giving them many fights right now. Wait until they're on the bomb side. Headshot there should not make a big difference, and Cloud9, you can tell they're not quite feeling it either.
No, Tarek just wants to get this one more kill. Taco's not presenting himself, so they're going to slowly try and back away. I mean, Phelps gives him the opening, but it's that shot from Fallen on the Rush in the bomb site that really secures it. It's an awkward range for Stewie to be fighting with 3 different choke points, and you can see just the panic of trying to escape. They're hunting down these remaining weapons. Automatic obviously wants to keep his. A third round for SK, first of the second half, as they try and mount this almost insurmountable comeback.
You can't make any more mistakes at this point. This is so quick.
The scout's been on court today, hasn't it? If you go back to the first series they played against Fnatic.
That's exactly the kind of thing that should make you, just stop and freeze for a moment, because it can be easy to forget when you watch the whole map almost like this, and it just seems like Cloud9 are cruising through. Don't forget who these SK players are.
Well, Sue and Rush in the pregame interview said they wanted to see Skadaddy. He's at 20-7 with 118 ADR.
This is something else. We've seen high peaks from him in the past, but usually there's been so far between that we haven't really been able to count on him. This tournament is something else for him, and if he's sort of peaking now, carrying them into the grand finals, that would be just about the right timing. 14-3 as the timeout is cancelled here, and we're going to head into the 18th round with a little bit more equipment on the SK side, but there's still some left on Cloud9.
They buy up into this round, the FAMAS that was saved, the MP9 that was saved. They want to fight for it. There's some scouts shot ringing out, nothing landing. Tarek allowing time to pass for the shots to ring through the smoke. He's going to cross over. Look at this lean, though, towards the A side of the map. Tarek's going to shift over to cover the B bomb site. And a heavy defense is being mounted here.
They've got to set up. If they peek into this connector, they're going to see Stewie first, and then if they focus on that a little bit too much, Skadoodle is going to come bouncing out with that Z-Set 75. So let's see if that works out. Very simple plan, but it can be tremendously effective if you do it right.
SK's set up right now to punish some kind of aggression, peek into the connector, window, some kind of delayed peek, maybe with a flash over. They had a lot of people here, especially from underpass lurking. They're trying to apply minimal pressure and force Cloud9 into a mistake. It's not working at the moment. There's a great spam kill from Fur crossing over. Phelps in position again to do what he does best, which is take over this window room. Gain map control, gain ground for SK.
8 seconds. Keep an eye on that clock right now if you're on SK. Stewie taking a headshot quick with the FAMAS, and Fur goes down subsequently. Phelps trapped in the corner. Rush is taking down Taco now. 3 versus 4, and they're running into the stack. It's a huge problem right now for SK Game. You've got 20 seconds left. They can't possibly lose this round. It's Tarek getting a kill long range, taking down Phelps and Cold Zero, jumping around the corner. Finally, they open up the B-bombs up, and the bomb is trapped. Can he even pick it up right now? 9 seconds. He has to go immediately. No, he doesn't. There's no time. They're going to lose the round. Map point here for Cloud9.
That is something out of a movie. Fallen tries to throw the bomb to his teammate. He knows he can't make it up catwalk. And he's just trying to pass it along so that he can make it. And Cold Zero, maybe a second's hesitation on that. I don't know if he would have had time either way, but SK just slow plays that so very much that they have no utility to make it anywhere onto the site. They run into the stack. When they get pushed away there's no smokes or flashbangs left to cover their change of attack over towards the B-bomb site, so 15-3. That's desperation for SK. They've got the scout, they've got the MAC-10 and the pistols, and it's a classic B-rush.
They've got plenty of flashbangs. That grenade gonna land right in between, does a lot of damage. They're on the other side waiting. Cloud9 ready, close out the map, automatic and Tarek combining the 3 kills, even a team kill in there. It's Cold Zero left in a one, and he's got no chance. Skadoodle will take him down, and Cloud9 crushing SK on map number 1. Unbelievable scenes here in Boston. 16-3.
It doesn't sound much like a library in here right now. The crowd loving it.
American Counter-Strike has had such a low rate of ascent, but now we've hit critical mass, and this team, what an unbelievable story we're witnessing here. Absolute history.
And that is so dominating. It almost leaves me speechless to see that. There was no answers whatsoever. Cloud9 just a dominant performance. They had all the answers. The game plan was perfect.
That was map number 1. Number 2 is going to be coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Porra, ô chat, falei, fala no chat. Quem que vai ser o nosso novo capitão? Ah, puta, bicho, peraí. Agora que eu vi. Ah, não. Vou subir um pouquinho essa barrinha aqui, ó. Eu tô em cima ali do biru. Aí eu tava escondendo o biru aqui, ó.
Correr não.
Ele não pode, né? Ele não pode.
Dentro do biru, aí não é justo. Escondeu o biru.
Night Died in Hell. Nossa, essa seria a melhor frase. É tipo. Isso aí é o. Como é que fala? Spartan 300, né? 300.
Os 300 são Spartan. Mas
Spartan isso é outra parada, né?
Quando ele falou isso, eles deram sorte. Tá aí
Então, aí Night we gonna die chicken dinner. Aí seria melhor no contexto. Capitão Nascimento, direto capitão. Quem é o Randall? Ele pode ser o capitão. Hoje todo mundo são conhecidos.
Vamos bebedeira. Aqui vai fazer a bebedeira pra você, tá bom? Aqui vai fazer a bebedeira. Quer ir lá com a mamãe? Mamãe! Vem. Aqui na família da mamãe. Vou olhar no colo. Vamos lá. Sem chorar, filha. Sem chorar, amor da minha filha. Vem. Fica concentrar aqui, filha. Tá bom? Você tá cansado demais, filha. Eu não acredito mais nisso não, viu? Apesar, não dá, gente. Para a bebezinha. Vai deixar. Muat comida pode guardar? Pode?
Pra comer.
Feijão, macarrão.
Não tem feito comida não?
Ok.